Screen here indoors now, straight on, it looks fine. Perhaps a little bit of a cool white, the tint of the screen, but the color reproduction is good. Good blacks, and overall not too bad. EasyBook 3 has two downward firing speakers, so there's one here in front of the front foot and the second one right here. Now normally I don't like downward firing speakers because if you happen to have this on your lap as you would use a laptop, then they will be blocked and they won't sound as good. But these speakers are louder than the Chewy 14.1s. Let's have a listen to them. They have a hint of bass to them. There is a little bit of distortion there at 100% volume. Now the 3.5mm headphone jack supports microphones and the sound output from that is clear. Sounds good. I have no complaints at all with the 3.5mm headphone jack. Just a few things here I wanted to point out with the system. So the internal storage is an eMMC. It's a 64GB Toshiba, and the speeds of that I will show you in just a second when I go through my benchmarks. Wireless is a Realtek chipset. This is very common, and unfortunately only wireless in, so it's not wireless AC dual band, which would be a lot faster like what the Chewy Lapbook 14.1 has. You see we have a dual core CPU, so not the typical quad core Apollo Lakes that I have already benchmarked and tested out. Performance multi-core scores of course are going to be a lot lower on this particular chipset here. There's really nothing else of interest to point out there in the device manager. So Windows 10 fully activated, no problems with that, you see. And we have 3.8 GB usable.